An unlikely member of Trump's cabinet is furious with DOGE, and the sparks are about to fly. Get your protective eyewear. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. One of the hallmarks of the second Trump administration has been the strange and often surreal string of airline mishaps. Early in his term, of course, an Army helicopter collided with a passenger airline, killing all aboard both crafts. A number of near collisions have also been reported on runways. This week alone has seen two major disasters as well. Take a look.
We continue to follow breaking news. There's been another aviation mishap at Reagan National Airport. I'm Scripps News' Andrew Rafferty, and this is On the Scene. Congressman Nick LaLota tweeted this photo. He tells us he's sitting in the runway at DCA and says another plane bumped into the wing of the American Airlines plane that he is in. He tells us that no one was hurt and everyone is okay, but passengers say it caused a major delay and forced them to miss their connecting flights.
It's also important to note that that incident happened at Reagan Airport, the same airport where the Army helicopter and the passenger plane collided earlier this year. Also this week was this stunning turn.
A deadly chopper crash in the Hudson River. It happened late today. A tourist helicopter carrying 5 people and 1 pilot suddenly plummeted into the water below. We're going to play for you now the moment it dropped from the sky. And we are pausing here before the moment of impact. What happened next was a furious rescue effort on one of the busiest waterways in the world. The scene, reminiscent of the miracle on the Hudson 16 years ago, near the same exact location. But the results today, far from a miracle. All 6 on board killed, including 3 children.
God be with their families. So what's going on? Why the sudden rash of crashes, tragedies, and close calls? No wonder this cabinet member is furious. He has every right to be. All right, so back in January, when the American Eagle passenger jet collided with the Army helicopter, the National Transportation Safety Board, the FAA, the U.S. Department of Defense, and the U.S. Army opened a major investigation into the incident. Their preliminary report found that a single air traffic controller was managing both aircraft at the time of the crash. FAA rules mandate that there should be at least 2 air traffic controllers in the tower at all times. The same report found that the tower had been understaffed for years, caused by years of employee turnover and budget cuts, causing many controllers to work up to 6 days a week and 10 hours in a day. In the aftermath of that crash, it came to light that DOGE and Musk had fired 400 FAA employees just prior. Not the kind of thing that makes sense in an already understaffed agency, right? Musk also targeted the company Verizon, which had a government contract to update FAA computer and communication systems, hinting that he wanted to cancel the contract and replace it with one for his own Starlink. And now, former reality star and Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has had enough. Speaking today in Egg Harbor, New Jersey, Duffy attacked Musk in no uncertain terms. Brace yourselves. Here we go.
But I want to talk about DOGE for a second. Okay, I know there's been a lot of people there's been some freak out, there's been some concern, there's been a lot of emotion. And I would just tell you, do I want to make our government more efficient? Do I want to be able to do a little more with a little less? Because then I put more money into the great work that we do? Yeah, I want to do that. But you can't do that without good people, right? And so, though I want us to be more efficient, I also look and as I think of DOGE cutting things, I don't know about that elsewhere, but we actually build things here, right? You can't cut your way to a new road. You can't cut your way to a new bridge. You can't cut your way into a new air traffic control system. So we're actually going to build in this department. And if I don't, and you don't all build with me, the president's going to come back in probably 4 months and go, where are the roads? Where are the bridges? Where's the airspace revamp? And he's going to give us a very hard time. And so let me...
You know, it's a sign that someone as woefully unqualified for his job as Sean Duffy still has enough common sense to call out the kind of government cuts that are causing these tragedies. I'd also like to issue a gentle reminder that Joe Biden's Build Back Better Act is also funding updates to our nation's transportation systems. Just saying. As for Sean Duffy, he has an unenviable job at the moment trying to field questions about these disasters and trying to prevent them with an understaffed and underfunded agency. But maybe the better question is this. Trump doesn't like criticism. So should we all take bets on if Sean Duffy gets the boot next? Or will it be Elon Musk? And what will the administration do to keep air travel safe in this climate? Clearly, more cuts is not the answer. And I'll leave you with one final thought. Do you think this stupidity would have ever happened if Pete Buttigieg was still in charge? You tell me. This is Occupy Democrats.